Hi, my name is Andrew Wolf, and I have started this YouTube channel in coordination with our Facebook group called All Humans Are Equal. And we are also starting a Twitter feed with the same name. The group initially started when a company in Michigan called Diesel Tech went on Facebook saying that the owner would refuse to do business with anyone who is gay or lesbian. He went on to spout the usual rhetoric of the religious right about gays not being natural and how would a customer like it if you put their truck together with all bolts and no nuts. The Facebook group originally started as a place to share counter viewpoints of the owner of Diesel Tech, as the owner of Diesel Tech says he welcomes opposing viewpoints and wants to debate those who oppose him. Yet he blocks anyone who does not agree with him and refuses to reply to all emails I have sent him. He did reply to one of my emails in which he said he could debate without the Bible because this is a social issue. He is correct that this is a social issue, that issue being civil rights for gays and lesbians, and by extension, civil rights for everybody, including Diesel Tech and those people who are anti-gay. In a video he recently posted on YouTube, Brian, the owner of Diesel Tech, went to make his case in which he used the Bible, picking specific passages he believes condemns homosexuals and homosexual quote-unquote behavior. And then he tries to say, I hate the sin, but not the sinner, but his words really say otherwise. He only uses specific passages which he believes condemns homosexual behavior. When confronted with biblical passages that contradict what he says, he just simply ignores it. He goes on to complain about the homo fascists and the gay agenda that he says is a threat to our society, and that the homo fascists and the gay agenda is anti-Christian, and they want to get rid of the Christians, and they want to trample on the rights of Christians, which is obviously completely false. It's just a deflection. It's just a straw man argument to garner support. And he uses the usual rhetoric of traditional marriage. Yet he does not understand that tradition of marriage has actually changed quite a bit over the last millennia. And our Facebook group is growing quite fast. We went from 4 or 5 members to roughly 170 in maybe a week or two. We have also started a Twitter feed, I believe, which is also called All Humans Are Equal. We changed our Facebook name. Our Facebook group is now called All Humans Are Equal. Our group has decided that just opposing Diesel Tech is good, but there's a whole lot more people like him, and some even more extreme, like the Reverend or a pastor, Steven Anderson, in Arizona, who has gone on tirades against gays and lesbians, and has told an interviewer who is gay that he hopes he gets brain cancer, and has called for the executions of gays and lesbians because the Bible tells him this. The purpose of our group is to expose Diesel Tech and other Christian extremists like Pastor Steven Anderson. Like I said, he's a Baptist preacher in Arizona. And I use the term extremist because people like him are not the majority of Christians. I was raised in a Roman Catholic family. I know plenty of people who are Christian, and they do not have anti-gay sentiments. They are very open and accepting, and they are not extremists like these people are. Like the late Fred Phelps is a good example of a religious right-wing extremist, because they are in a lot of ways like the Muslim extremists. They want their religious views to dictate the laws of this nation. In other words, they don't want a democracy, they want a Christian theocracy, which is basically what they have in Iran and other Middle Eastern countries that are Muslim theocracies, where Muslim theology is what dictates their laws. Now, we do not live in a country where our laws are dictated by Christian theology, as the Constitution clearly states. The Constitution never mentions the word God. The closest thing to it is in the preamble, it mentions the word creator, which is not the same thing as God. And these anti-Christians, they like to use the guise of religious freedom, saying that they have the right to infringe on the rights of gays and lesbians because that is a religious belief, which is very similar to the arguments for slavery, saying that denying someone the right to own a slave is infringing on their religious freedom. Now, this doesn't make any sense to anyone who logically thinks about things. And there are many in the right wing who proudly state that they wish to turn this country into a theocracy, Christian theocracy. They make conspiracies about the liberal media, which is a joke, and the gay agenda, which I've yet to really understand what that is, taking away their religious freedom. There is no gay agenda. The only agenda I have and other gay people have is the right to marry and equal protection under the law and equal civil rights. This does not mean special rights. This means equal rights. This is not special rights. This is equal rights. And I am just starting this YouTube account to help express our views and to help expose these right-wing Christian extremists. And remember, I use the word extremist because Christianity in general, I have no problem with. I believe in many religions, Christianity being one of them. I believe that Jesus is a prophet. I also believe that Buddha is a prophet, but that's really not the point here. The point is exposing the Christian extremists for what they are trying to do, and what their agenda is. And I thank you for taking the time to listen to this video, and I hope you join our Facebook group, and look at our Twitter feed. And feel free to leave comments, as I will be using this YouTube channel to coincide with our Facebook page and our Twitter feed to expose the right-wing extremists for who and what they are. Thank you very much, and you have a good day.